What's good, family? I cut that intro up. What's good, family? Tap in with your boy, man. Tap in with your boy. Let's talk, man. Let's talk. So day after we took a L. Um, overall, shout out to everybody in the building, man. Salute to everybody in the chat. Um, my bad, guys. I had to make a quick run to the store real quick, man, and couldn't wait. And I forgot I had to go get some items, so made that run. So sorry for the late start, but so we played tough last night, man. We played tough. Oh snap! Hold up, guys. I'm gonna drop the link. Y'all come tap in. Give me 1 second. What's up, my love?
Oh, okay. I didn't know you.
Up, she hung up. I shall call her back. Let me drop this link real quick. But real quick before I call the wife back, man. We played tough last night, man. Played real tough. Some people saying that the Hawks are soft. The Hawks. If you've been listening to the show, you already know how I feel. I've already said that we a finesse team, man. We're a bunch of good guys. Which I mean depends on how you look at it. We don't have any real vets who can teach the guys about, it's one thing to be be a nice guy. It's one thing to be a good competitor. But, it's certain things you don't allow to happen. You don't allow no type of disrespect to you or a teammate on the court. Point blank, period. And that showed last night when Trey and Smart got tangled up. When they got tangled up, they go to the ground, and I'm waiting to see a bum rush because that's what I was ready to do. I would have been bum rushing over there. You done threw my guy on the ground. Hey, I can't allow that. A push or something. And you saw that from none of the Hawks. And people saying John Collins helped the dude up, helped up Smart. I don't think he helped Smart up. But I will say this. That's not JC excuse me, guys. That's not out of the ordinary for JC, man. JC always sometimes they'll help up opposing players off the floor. So I'm not surprised by that, even though I don't think he helped him up. But I didn't see nobody get pushed. Like, where is our team? Where is the aggressiveness? And I think that's what we are lacking. I think that's what we lack. I think that's why when we do get leads, that's why we allow other teams to come back in the game. I think that's why sometimes when we come out, they like to say we come out flat. We don't come out aggressive. That's what it is. We are lacking just some dudes with an aggressive mentality. And I hate to say it, but I'm gonna say it, with an alpha type mentality. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man. And then the worst part about it is this. How do you solve it? How do you solve it? And I know people gonna sit here and say, "Hey, man, we got to get some vets, man. We got to get hey, we had vets. They gone. Solomon Hill gone. Dwayne Dedman gone. Vince Carter retired. So I mean, let's not act like us not having an enforcer or a vet or whatever you want to call it. Let's not act like this is something that just popped up last week. We've already known about this. I've been saying we're a finesse team. I've been saying it for 2 years. I've been saying it since we got rid of Solo. We're a finesse team now. You can go back to the Knicks series. when they bumped Trae Young. Only person who retaliated was Solo. Go back to the Knicks game we just played last time we played the Knicks. He elbowed Collins in the head, put him out the game for a minute, and nobody did nothing. We didn't even go down and do a hard return a favor, a hard foul, or anything. We didn't do none of that. So, I mean, that's nothing. What people complaining about, to me, that's nothing new to me, man. That's nothing new to me. And until we address it, or unless one of these dudes turn hyper aggressive, it's gonna continue to happen. We're gonna continue to get pushed around, and ain't nobody on the Hawks finna do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody on the Hawks finna do nothing. Ain't none of them dudes finna fight in a game. Let's keep it a buck, okay? Obviously, you don't want Trae Young getting into it because we need him. He's our best player. But I mean, that would have been an awesome time for Bruno Fernando to run off the bench and make something happen. You know, he ain't getting no playing time. He could have done something to help the team, came off the bench, got thrown out or something, being an enforcer. Says, you know, he don't do nothing. He just sit on the bench. I mean, but it is what it is, man. It is what it is. I agree with you, Funk. I agree with you. It seems like the only one who out there who be talking that shit is Trae. He the smallest dude out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, Trae out there running his mouth. You know what I'm saying? The issue is what the rest of them doing. Like, I'm surprised DeJounte didn't go over there and make some shake. You know what I'm saying? But like Funk said, it's them dudes. They not our team. The dude, they not aggressive like that, man. They not like me. I'm hyper aggressive. Like, because that's what I was. If I was on the Hawks, I'm running over there. I'm pushing somebody. Like, I'm getting a tech just for GP, just to let the other team know, hey, bro, you're not finna come on our home court and talk that shit. I don't care if you up by 50. I don't care if you up by 100. You're not finna disrespect us like that. You know, if you beat our ass in basketball, you beat our ass. But I mean, hey, it is what it is. I feel you, Ultima. I feel you. You lose money if you come off the bench. Trae make enough money. If I'm Trae and Bruno came off the bench in retaliation to support me because the dude threw me to the ground, I make fucking $27 million a year, bro. What they gonna find him? They gonna find him 50 rats? Don't worry, bro. I got you. Don't even trip. I got that fine for you, Bruno. I got it. I mean, come on, man. Even mob bosses got to pay for security, man. Okay, even in the mob, the dudes that don't work for free, you got to pay them. I'd have been like, what they find my guy? They find my guy 50,000. They wouldn't find him that much though, but they've been like 10, 15, 20 rats. Trae got it. You know what I'm saying? But I think we might have found a missing piece right there. We lack aggressiveness. I think that's what it is. When we say, because think about it, when we come on the show, what we always saying, oh man, nobody is why they come out so flat? Oh man, why we can't finish off a team? There it go right there, guys. We just saw it. We lack the aggressiveness needed to be, you know, like to have that killer instinct, that killer mindset. You got to be aggressive. Like, you can't be passive. You can't be a nice guy. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. I know the NBA is a brotherhood, but on the court, dog, they the enemy. They need to be treated as such. You feel me? Then after the game, if you want to hang out and mumbo jumbo, hey, you can do all that. But they the enemy on the court. You feel me? They the enemy. They're out there trying to embarrass you. You know, but you know, people always say Nate McMillan ain't getting these damn play. It's the players, man. It's the players. I'm telling you straight up, man. It's the players. But you know, I didn't want to take up too much of y'all time, man. You know, this was a last minute thing. I just wanted to get this off my chest. So, you know, we missing Solo excellence. We missing Solo. Solo was the aggressive, was the alpha dog, man. He the one that was out there going after the Knicks when they was pushing Trae. He the one out there retaliating. And he was barely even playing. That's why I said, where Bruno at? You ain't playing. You could make a mark right now. Ran out there, mush Marcus Smart. You know what I'm saying? Cause like who said it? Was it like Funk said, bro? The dudes don't have it in them. They don't have that dog in them like you know, like who? Like Kobe. I know all those dudes on the team fans of Kobe Bryant. Kobe had that dog in him. You was the enemy on the court. He accepted nothing but excellence. He ain't allow his team to get pushed around. You know what I'm saying? When something happened to Kobe, them boys protect Kobe. You feel me? I mean, come on, man. The dude threw our star play on the ground, and that one person got pushed on the other team. Somebody should have been running there like a freaking fullback. And I'm hoping that Quinn Snyder brought that up. I hope he brought that up. Same thing that happened to John Collins. He get elbow, get put in concussion protocol. He out the game. Some of the first thing should have been when that ball got inbounded was a hard ass freaking foul to send a message like, hey, bro, that's why the Knicks be doing us the way they do us. Because they know we ain't going to do shit. Let me tell you something, man. Okay? That shit, listen. You cannot allow teams to push you around. You cannot allow that to happen. Knicks pushed us around. What are we doing sitting here when we play the Knicks? Man, they playing hard, they playing tough, they playing aggressive, they physical. And we had no answer. Fast forward to tonight. Physical, aggressive. We had no answer. We had no response. I'm just telling you what I've been saying. I've been saying it. Go back and look at the other shows, man. I've been saying we're a bunch of good guys, man. And y'all know the motto, good guy finish last. In everything. I just don't know what to call it, man. I don't know what to call it. And like the coach can't make you aggressive. You know what I'm saying? The coach can't say, hey guys, let's be aggressive. Like that don't work. Like you gotta it's either in you or it's not. Like you don't tolerate disrespect or you do. You know what I'm saying? Now I understand, you know, you got to use common sense. Obviously, you don't want your star player out there getting all type of shit. You feel me? What's good, my guy? Mike up in the building.
Yo, what up, man? And
Nothing,
I missed
man,
the show. I missed the show last night.
Shit, you ain't shit, bro.
I watched it earlier. I watched it earlier for a little minute and everything like that, though, man. I was trying to see if some of the usual suspects came in, though, man. But yeah, DJ sucked last night. Wanted to make sure I said that. DJ was pretty trash, man. But yeah, bro. I understand what the topic is. You're talking about you know, physicality. I mean, it bothers me, or it's starting to bother me now that like I don't know. Everybody first response is like somebody like I don't know protecting Trey. I guess you know what I'm saying. Like it's like I get it. I really do. I get it. You know, I'm not like excusing the other guys or like absolving them though, but like Trey keep getting tried. You know what I'm saying? Like at some point, Trey gonna have to like really stand up for himself and like really just make an example that like, yeah, bro, like I'm not gonna keep letting this happen without somebody just getting messed up. You know what I'm saying? Or at least feel me or something like that in some form or fashion. I don't care. You know, I mean, I get that like it's a bad time in the season to risk a suspension and stuff like that. You know, I mean, part of me in the moment, like, well, who cares? You know what I'm saying? I mean, like you ain't trick off games before, like you know, he just added to the batch. But yeah, bro, it's like Trey gotta do something, man. The hero like slick slapped him earlier this year. Jimmy put his hands around his neck. John brought it up, but Marcus Smart keep doing stuff, and whether like people want to admit to it or not, but players in the league, bro, really they try who they know to try. You know what I'm saying? Like.
I mean, shit, just like real life. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, just like real life. You know what I'm saying? Like Like everybody ideally want it easy. You know what I'm saying? It's like yeah, okay. If it come down to it, I probably ain't gonna fully back down from something, But at the same time, yeah, everybody, they gonna try you, bro. If you just simply easy and simple like that, you feel me? It's the same thing you tell kids just in general. It's like that first one try you, like you're gonna have to knock them out. You're gonna at least swing on them or something, or everybody else is gonna be sitting there thinking that they can do it too. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. And it's like, no, bro. Like it's not gonna go down like that. So man, whether it's early next season or something, Trae Young got to send a message, dog. Like he gonna have to just send a message, man. That like
Yeah.
y'all ain't finna keep trying me like this, man, and think it's
what,
all
Mike?
sweet and stuff.
But you know what, man? This is my thing, man. The whole team be getting pumped, bro. When we played the Knicks, Collins took the elbow to the head.
They do.
I was at least expecting, okay, somebody need to come back with a hard foul. I ain't saying get thrown out, but like you said, people go mess. Let me tell you what I tell my son, man. This is what I tell my sons. When people know you'll take it to another level, people won't mess with you. When they know you the one who be like, hey, unless you ready to go to this level where I'm ready to go, you might want to go try somebody else. So like if you got it's almost the same, almost similar to when Dominique said dunk the ball. When they know you gonna dunk it, less people will contest. You know what I'm saying? Because they know what you about to do. It's the same thing. If they know you finna slap somebody upside the head and you don't care if you get thrown out the game, you're not gonna be disrespected. People gonna come at you differently. But since they know nobody on the Hawks is gonna do nothing, bro, I didn't see a push.
But we not.
Go ahead.
No, I was just saying, like, we not all right. Like, I was watching, I'm stream shouting. You know what I'm saying? Illegal stream shouting. So I'm watching Boston. Their broadcast from their standpoint, and it's early in the game, nowhere near this time. And they were talking about, just the dynamic in Atlanta with Trae Young. I'm pretty sure some other people in the chat might have heard it too or watching that broadcast as well. But it's like what Brian Scalabrine and I don't know who the other guy is though. But he's talking about, they talking about it in the Scouts like, oh no, for sure it's drama here. He just saying that outright. He's like, it's drama here. But at the same time, him as a player is like, they don't too much care about that. It's just like, on the court. It's just on the court or whatever. You feel me? But he was like, too, it's just like he was saying, and I want to say this, like us as Hawks fans, we know Trae has improved, but his reputation is a certain way. And what he's consistently has been over his career is a certain way. You know what I'm saying? So they even bringing up the thing, they call now. So he's talking about, last year in the playoffs after Woo Woo. You're talking about how he was on a private flight, like Trae on a private flight. Okay, he bringing that up. Scalabrine talking about, for example, is like, these questions about, in a sense, like his leadership or whatever, but he was like, it's tough. Of course, Trae Young bring you everything on the floor and on the court. But he was like, but honestly, like, how do you think it goes over when he comes to the bench? He like, come on, guys, we got to pick it up on defense. And he like, Scalabrine is like, how do you think that goes over? You know what I'm saying? When, most, they're probably like, what? But again, like I said, as a Hawks fan, we know, I give Trae his credit for picking it up on that end within, recent history, at least, you know what I'm saying? But overall, his overall thing, we know what it is, you know what I'm saying? And he also pointed to at a point where Jason Tatum had hit the floor. It was close to the Boston Celtics bench, but all the Celtics players and the Celtics players on the floor, they all come running. Everybody's trying to help him up. You feel me? Like the Hawks not fully a connected team, bro. You feel me? And that's nothing too. Scalabrine was talking about. He was saying that Trae's a loner. He was like, it's not a bad thing. That's why I want to add it. He's saying that it's not a bad thing that Trae's a loner or whatever, and he's the star player, the best guy. But he said the combination, though, what makes it a bad thing. Like you being a loner, and then the example of him saying, like, Trae comes to the bench, I'm like, hey, we need to pick it up on defense. They was looking like, what the, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, when they got to, in the sense cover you and stuff like that, though. But yeah, man, it's an interesting dynamic, and honestly, in sport, you can always tell how connected a team are in little moments like that when guys hit the floor, bro. You feel me? Like and little scuffles, like they ain't there.
What's funny that you said that was Trae Young said he not much of a vocal leader. He a leader by example. I was like, really? That's how you see it's crazy how people see themselves. What's good, John? Tap in with me. Yeah, we know Trey need to hit the weight room, my guy. What's good?
I heard what John said on yesterday's show. He right about that. It looked bad, man, the way Smart had him held up and Trey couldn't go nowhere. You feel me? I get it though, cause like I'm a slim guy. You feel me? But like you said, John, you gotta like yeah, that whole smaller syndrome supposed to like just make you go black for a moment. You're like, oh hell no, I gotta get up out this, bro. I'm about to hurt you. Like you said, I'm gouging eyes. Like I would have went straight for the jugular. Like you sitting on like nigga just choking the hell out you. Like, boy, you better get up on me.
Man, that shit look like a scene from a prison movie, bro. Like when you about to get too.
Hey man. Like, no, I said no by any means, no. Trey did the right thing. He got up before Smart. I was hoping he, did something. He should have kicked him in the head. Hey, whatever. You know what I'm saying? He ain't suspended for the rest of the season.
I know I'm getting to y'all because, especially Damon, because he says what I'm going to say before I even get a chance to say it. But this is the thing. That was just a very, very bad look last night when all of that took place. And I went back and I posted in the New Pack City group 3 instances of what Smart has been doing to Trey Young. Okay? And it's just obvious. He's picking on him. He just picking on him. And see, if you can't get him straight up, you catch that joker when he's not looking, and you put something on him and tell him there's more where that came from. Because see, like I told you guys, I was about 6'1", 160 when I got out of high school. Tallest person playing ball, so they always stuck me down there at something. Oh man. The old men used to get me with the old man weight and the old man strength. Little young jokers used to try me by, knocking me out the air, checking me right before, and there's a spot when you get ready to take your 2 steps headed toward the basket where they check you and hit you and knock you all out of the way. Oh, okay. Man, look, I get a running start from the end of the other court. Going to go for an offensive rebound, defensive rebound, and man, these elbows went everywhere. I didn't care because see, it got to the point where, hey man, I'm not going. We ain't doing this, and you know what you're doing, So, Demond, you asked the question about how it can change. Chuck Daly changed the Detroit Pistons from a high-scoring, jump-shooting team into the bad boys that they became, because he had that no-nonsense. We're going to hold the score down. We're going to defense you. We're going to take shots, and they're going to be designated people to take shots. Because Dennis Rodman could shoot. But Chuck Daly made his role rebounder, enforcer, along with John Sally, along with Edwards when he got there, and it was somebody else. Oh, and when they grabbed Rick Mahorn. Okay, so the coach can dictate the narrative, and he needs to talk with these jokers. Hell, if they need to, I'll come down there and talk to them. Because, see, I ain't scared of none of them. Look here, boy, you better get your ass in gear. And if you see your teammate down on the ground, you need to help him up. If you see somebody picking on your point guard, you may not like your point guard, but that's your point guard. He's just like anybody else on this damn team. Nobody gets jumped on, sneaked, or caught without retribution. And that's what he's got to establish.
But I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna say this though, John. I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you one thing about these boys. Hey, they consistent in not doing shit. Cause same thing happened with John. They nigga took the elbow to the head, went out, and nobody did nothing. No hard foul, no nothing, no retaliation, man. Listen, bro, the coach ain't finna get this boy right. Listen, you either got that aggressive, that aggressiveness in you. I'm surprised somebody said in the chat. I'm surprised that DeJounte not over there making figuring out what the fuck going on. Why didn't Bruno Fernando hop off the bench? Run
Now,
over there.
now, Jamon,
Why
if Bruno had come off the bench, he would have had to have hit somebody. He would have had to.
Listen,
Yeah.
I'm not saying somebody had to get punched. What I'm saying is when my point guard, when my players get thrown on the ground, okay, at minimum, somebody in green should have been getting pushed. I mean, hard. Like, what the fuck y'all got going on over here? They did what niggas do all the time. Run up. Hey. Because you know why? Because 90%, everybody know 95% of them NBA players ain't finna do shit on that court, bro. They ain't finna do shit.
But even in life though, bro, not too many people gonna swing for you though. You know what I'm saying? The only time it's a swing for you situation is really, bro, if it's family. But even if it's your partners, bro, you be like, bro, if you just let him do that, I'm not gonna swing for you. I'll swing with you. You know what I'm saying? I got your back, but I ain't gonna swing for you now.
I'm gonna say this, and then I'm gonna go to 1,000. If I'm with you and nigga run up on you and mush you in your face, I'm not finna just stand there and watch that shit. Not if you my dog. If you my dog, I'm not finna sit there and watch that shit. You know why? Because
it gotta be, but like you just said, my dog or family. This team ain't connected, bro. They ain't.
And I agree with you. I agree with you on that point, Mike. I'm not disagreeing that point. They not connected because Trae Young, at a minimum, Collins and Murray should have been over there pushing somebody. Because I mean, every time you see Trae and John on the court before the game, all the stupid ass handshakes and shit. Trae and Murray was supposed to have been cool from the All-Star. But I'm just saying, man, we stay getting punked on the court and other teams know it. That's why they continue to do it. What you think about that, 1,000?
Man, we extra soft. We just a jump shooting team. Shit, them boys don't do nothing. Then I looked at the replay. John Collins right there. He right there. He the biggest man right there. You know what I mean? I'm like, Trae Young, you know Trae Young can't only do so much. The nigga goddamn, he about 125 on a good day. They done goddamn slapped his ass to the ground. John Collins running there like he finna goddamn. I'm thinking he finna, okay, somebody finna knock him out. Man, this man looking like the referee out there trying to break it up. I'm like, man, get this man out of court. And then, I don't know what the hell Clint was. Did anybody see Clint out there?
No,
who was all on the floor?
Look back and see, but I didn't see Clint.
Who's the other two players on the court at the time? I can't remember fully.
I can't even remember, man. I can't even remember.
You know what I'm saying? Them boys don't fight for each other. Them boys don't like each other. Then I'm looking at like the overall team. Like every time we get a coach with a hard mind, they go teach them some discipline. They like the team rejected. So they really want to be like some, you know what I mean, finesse jump shooting team. They don't want to grind it out. They don't want to put in the work for real. Like
I mean, Quinn Snyder did a good job yesterday, running up and down the sideline, complaining. Everybody, hey,
he should have got his ass out there.
Everybody
got his ass out
there. There you go. So you got we got Quinn. He running his mouth to them refs, but hey,
man,
change ain't shit changed. We still losing. The refs still fucking us over sometimes with some of them calls and shit.
Then I want to play like Butler or something. But shit, I think he'll do it like he did goddamn the Timberwolves when he punked the whole team out and get the hell on. I don't know what the hell.
Bro, we just lack some real ones, man. You know what they need to do? Quinn need to go down there wherever the gang's at in Atlanta. He need to get a couple of them, bring them up to the facility, man. Something, teach them boys something, man. I mean, you can teach. They
don't do nothing but shoot too.
You can develop chemistry, man. You just gotta put the group of people. You gotta make it to where, and I guess I mean, sports already does it. You know, you got to put people together and they got to also understand that, hey, it take all of us to reach this goal we're trying to get to. You know what I'm saying? We need to protect each other so we can get to this goal. We all need to do our part. Hopefully, Quinn went in there and day one laid down the roles that people gonna do on this team, and people accept their role and they can roll with it. But I'm gonna tell you like this: one thing we need. I mean, we traded 3 picks and a pick swap. This is the time for Murray to show up, not against motherfucking Portland. Shit, show up for these dudes.
Yeah,
We gonna rat's ass about Portland, but I mean, hell, let me take that back because in our position, like I said, every game is a playoff game, just about. So I mean, hell, we did need that shit for Portland, you know. But I don't know, man. Like I've already said that we're a finesse team, that we soft. I've been saying that for months. I've been saying it, you know. There's still a chance he could go get Solo. Well, not now, but maybe next year.
Yeah,
We need a veteran. We need a seasoned veteran, and not to teach these dudes because they already know. But sometimes you need a little bit of reinforcement. Like, bro, you gonna stand there and let that shit happen? Why the fuck is you letting this shit happen? Y'all need to be doing A, B, C, and D. Y'all know that already. Something like that, man. But I mean, hey.
Well, hey, you sure they know?
I mean, well, according to John Collins, I don't think they know. According to him, you got to be spoon. They got to be spoon fed information.
See, that's my thing now. Cause thing is that okay, same thing happened, and I told y'all this last night. Same thing happened with the Falcons back in 2013. Very first game of the year, Matt Ryan runs for trying to get a first down, slides. Cornerback for the Saints pops him while he's down on the ground. Nobody does nothing. They just walking around there like whatever. Then Carolina started saying that the Falcons were soft. You remember, what was his name? Mike Smith talking about you're not soft. If you play in the NFL, you're not soft. And everybody was trying to learn this narrative until the last game of the season, where the Falcons had to beat Carolina to get into the playoffs and got beat down. They walking all over. They said some of them were peeing all over the doggone logo down there at the Georgia Dome. You know, all kind of crazy, disrespectful stuff. Okay, because the Falcons were soft. Man, you know, you cannot play ball in the Eastern Conference soft. I've been telling y'all this ever since I've been on this broadcast here. You cannot play in the Eastern Conference soft, because when you run up against Milwaukee, when you run up against Boston, when you run up against Chicago, all of those teams, they gonna try you. They're gonna try you. They're gonna touch you up every now and then. You start trying to dribble around them, they're gonna bump you, they're gonna knock you, they're gonna push you. And you know Boston got that Boston sweep. Every time Tatum comes around, he's sweeping. They sweeping this way, they pushing it that way. Brown doing the same thing. You know, hey, you got to get to the point where you get tired of that and knock somebody's dick in the dirt. That's what you got to damn do. Right, somebody got to be knocked down. Man coming through the air trying to doggone dunk, throw him on the ground. You know, hey, our reputation has to be changed as to who we are. We got to change our reputation. We ain't got time to be getting, okay, now say for instance, Trae Young fell on his elbow and got hurt on that crap yesterday. You know, what are we gonna do now? Oh, well, man, somebody should have did something. No, motherfucker, y'all should have been damn doing that. You know, y'all should have had it where nobody would dare do anything like that to you, thinking they can get away with it. Because just like you said, Mike, the only reason you doing it is that you know you can get away with it. And ain't nobody gonna do nothing. And see, that's got to stop. You know, it gotta stop, man.
We need Zaza back.
Yeah, hey, see what I'm talking about now? Zaza Pachulia. Who else? Well,
Ivan Johnson.
Yeah. Ivan Johnson, Zaza Pachulia. They didn't take no mess out there on the court. If you were messing with somebody that was on the team, he was right there. He was right there. You know, no problem, no hesitation or whatever. And see, you know, those people from them foreign countries, they don't even know who you are, but you are a citizen of that country. You are Latvian or whatever. So you get bag up just automatic because you in the country, you know. Yeah, but man, what? This can't go on, man. Yeah, I'm just saying this just can't go on like this.
So y'all call the season a wash?
Nah, I mean they still got something to, in a sense, play for. I mean, yeah, I won't call it a wash. I mean, they weren't necessarily on paper, I guess, was supposed to beat Boston. We would have liked for them to beat Boston. I mean, the team playing with consistent effort now, which is, you know, kind of give them a chance to be in games and winning games. I know, I think that was John said that in the last show or whatever, he was pointing out how they ain't getting blown out, but when them boys are getting blown out because they, I mean, legit quit basically, and they just wasn't playing with consistent effort beforehand. So now they doing that or whatever. I mean, it kind of give them a chance. You know, it's just unfortunate against Boston. Boston really, we got to shore up our defense. You know, we got to get better at defense. I know I was listening to the Quinn's pregame kind of conference or whatever it was, and the reporter, she was talking about some how, you know, he said something about how he loves the defense. Well, he corrected her quick. He was like, no, he's like, I don't think I said love. He's like, hey, you know, but you know, things are progressing. But what he said beforehand, before the game even unfolded, and it's kind of what killed us. He was saying that it was like, yeah, we got to stop, you know, over helping. We got to stop leaving, you know, the 3-point shooters open and stuff like that. And that was pretty much the story of the Boston game. Now, I mean, he talks a lot more. I give Quinn that. You know, he definitely talks a lot more. But you know, I hate to go that path though. But I mean, some of us talked about this a lot of times. Whatever. I mean, it's a lot of the players. I'm pretty sure Nate will say a lot of the things. You know what I'm saying? But it's just funny because now the flaws are being exposed in the players and stuff. But now majority of fans are really like saying, oh, it's the players, and looking at, oh, they dumb. They doing this. When beforehand, it was all the coach fault. It's his system. He didn't know. It's like, nah, these players dumb. I was like, I don't think, you know, the coach will continue to kind of tell these guys that when certain things are a certain way. But because I mean, we seen it in ourselves, like, you know, you got to have certain situation awareness. We saw it. I think it was the Nets game. Last time he played the Nets, where yeah, that was Bogey. Yeah, it was the Nets game. Trey hit his game winner. Didn't necessarily have to come down to that, but Bogey, we up 3 points. He helps off and leave his man to try and cut off a drive when it's like, dude, you up 3. Like, who cares about the 2? But yeah, these guys got to get better playing defense, 1-on-1. All of them got to get better on playing defense, staying with their man. Yeah, contesting them and stuff like that. In today's game, you almost, in a sense, would just live with the 2-pointer. You know, I mean, really, in today's game, it's like, yeah, you can't be leaving people open because everybody is positioned behind a 3-point line and everybody taught to shoot that thing. You know, 10 years ago or so, like that, those guys was catching them, you know, a foot or two inside the 3-point line, or they were used to or accustomed to catching it and then dribbling in and pulling up versus, you know, everybody, you know, nobody's doing that. You pretty much would get almost chewed out to an extent for not staying behind the 3-point line and shooting. So yeah, them boys gotta get better at that, man. So that was their downfall yesterday, because I know Damone was trying to bring it up. It's like, yeah, the Hawks, they started out with fire offensively, but like literally, bro, I think the Celtics like first 4 buckets or 5 buckets was 3-pointers, each one on with 3s, and they was stick open each time. I'm like, well, dang, bro, it's like, y'all playing well, but y'all giving these 3s, and these 3s are more than 2s. And then just like you know, when it looked like the Hawks should have jumped out to like a 12-0, 12-2 lead, the Slick was down like what, 14-12 or 13-12, something like that, 15-13. You know what I mean? When it felt like they should have jumped out on them boys or something like that. But yeah, man, they they got to figure out. The players got to do a better job staying home on these 3-point shooters, and that means that everybody gonna have to trust that their teammate is going to play defense, on their man. You feel me? So, I mean, it's difficult. They just got to know when and when at times. And sometimes it's like, yeah, they definitely left the wrong person. Like, that ain't the guy to definitely leave. And like, again, in today's NBA, that's every team to an extent. Not too many teams got somebody out there on the court who can't, get out there and knock down the three. So, like I said, I think Quinn gonna keep working with him on it. I hear from Quinn the stuff he's saying. I see it's, I'm sure it's frustrating to him, but yeah, man, we got players that tend to do some dumb things though, definitely. On top of being, soft and all that stuff.
Yeah, I think we just got a bad coach overall. If for like basketball, football, you know what I mean. Like if that's why team look at us soft all around the board. Only one we do good is in baseball, but shit, basketball, like we ain't got no foot. And then how do we get better? How do we get better if we keep changing coaches and the players the same? Like some I don't think like a coach like for the Spurs Pops, I don't even think he'll have their collection of players put together.
I mean, yeah, he probably, but Snyder, he gonna get his folks in here, man. He gonna get his type of guys in or whatever, and it might be a lot, quote unquote, lesser guys in a sense or whatever, but it'd be guys that's probably gonna, play the way he want them to play. You know what I'm saying? To do what it is that he needs to get done. You just build around Trey, because I mean, scoring ain't necessarily an issue. As long as you got Trey, scoring really not gonna be an issue. It's all about, just being tough. Playing defense and rebounding, but yeah, Trey for the most part, he gonna score and he's gonna set folks up to score. You know what I mean? You just gotta have a bunch of guys who can knock down shots for the most part, in my opinion.
Man, listen, this team ain't going nowhere no time soon, man. We ain't going nowhere, bro. We lack. Man, what's really pissing me off, bro? Just pivoting a little bit about that game was why the hell Al Horford was so wide open last night. That shit was irking my nerves, man. Like, bro, this dude one of the top 3-point shooters right now. He need to always be accounted for on the floor, man. I don't even know what. Let me see what he finished with last night.
Helping off of. Like I was telling them, Quinn spoke about it before the game. Before what Quinn was talking about too, that was exactly basically the downfall of the game. Yeah, Quinn talked about it. He basically said in a nutshell that he said we keep over helping. He was like, in a nutshell, he's like, I don't know why, but it's just like, they just keep over helping. And they do it as a team, as a collective, and it's killing them. It's killing them. They gotta stop doing it.
Okay. Look up Al Horford's stats. Now you said he was one of the top 3-point shooters in the league, and see
he was 3 for 5 yesterday. 60 from 3.
Okay, yeah. Now see, all right. If your other 4 players are covered, Al Horford. I'm trying to think. Well, I have to take a look at the game. I'm gonna withdraw.
Basically, Al Horford. Basically, they forced us to start switching. We switch. We overhelp. Because Horford won't hit no transition threes. It ain't like he was coming down, pulling up. He'd go to a spot, post up. They force us to rotate, whatever. Dude be wide open, knocking him down. That shit was irking my nerves. I'm like, really? We can't guard this guy? This guy eating us up right now? And then who was the white guy they had? Sam Hauser. Yeah. He 4 for 5 from 3 last night.
Yeah, that shouldn't have happened, man. He came out shooting. He was pulling that thing. He
came out quick. As soon as he got in the game, that thing was gone, bro.
But Boston, are they not one of the best 3-point shooting teams in the league? And they're at the top of the near the top.
Real talk though. Whatchamacallit should have got some burn over AJ, to be real with you. Last night, that's what I would have did. Because brother seemed like he ready regardless. The white boy we got from Houston. What's his name? Garrison, something like that. Whatever.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't
Yeah,
know
he-
why, bro. Him and
Well,
Boogie
your,
hit
hey,
big
your
time, bro.
coach, what
should've
your
played
coach
over
said
AJ.
he was doing? What your coach said he
I
was doing?
understand that though. No, I know, but AJ played because Bogey was out. It ain't automatic that AJ was playing. Like I said, he should have played the other dude. It ain't like
You
he
know what
bit or
else?
something. He part of the roster.
As
He
he-
part of.
You
He
know
one
who
of
else
your
was
bullets.
You know who else was a failure last night? DeAndre Hunter, man. Bruh.
Hey, why y'all giving DeAndre a hard time?
Bruh, why he just stayed bailing out Al Horford. I'm like, take him off the dribble. He did it, bruh. He had got the ball in the corner. I'll come over there. He doing this all fake act and pulled up for a long ass. I'm like, bruh, Al can't even bend over. Take him off the dribble, get to the basket, man. We don't utilize mismatches when we
He
have
wasn't
them.
gonna be. He ain't have one.
Cause see,
You don't
that's
think when Al was on him on that's not a mismatch for Dre on the offensive side?
I know what you're talking about.
to
whatever.
drive by him, yeah.
It should be, but no, it wasn't. It wasn't. I mean, it wasn't because he wasn't gonna beat him, and Dre ain't got moves like that. And then too, all right, you already right there in the corner, so Al got the baseline to play him to. That's a help defender. Then if he played him to the middle, Al in a sense got the angle in that situation to kind of still be there and to wall him off still and meet him at the front of the rim. And like I said, Dre ain't really about that. Like he ain't got no offensive game, man. Al's a decent defender. I mean, he a decent defender, man. He ain't stupid. I mean, he just not. He's not that bad. He gonna make you shoot over him. He gonna stay there and make you shoot over you.
But he old, bro.
He old as hell.
But
Bro,
that
they
let
showed
you,
that one
but
clip.
that let you know.
And they
That
showed that
let you
one.
know what you got at the wing, though.
Al Horford won't even bend over to go get the ball, bro. Y'all see that
Hey,
clip
bro.
when the ball with Lou? He was like, I ain't finna go down there. I'm thinking
Man, that
Dre
let you
Hunter.
know.
I'm thinking Dre Hunt, bro, because I'm like, oh, Dre Hunt finna eat. They got Al Horford on Dre Hunter. But now you know what makes me wonder? Now I'm wondering. I wonder what Boston's coaching staff, what they think of us. Almost to what the point you just said, Mike. Like they put Al Horford on Dre Hunter on the defensive side of the ball, man. Like, is that basically saying, look, bro, we're not showing this guy. We don't respect him trying to beat anybody off the dribble, trying to get in the lane. Put Al on him. Since you know what I'm saying? Anybody get that kind of vibe from that move, or
Possibly.
Not too much.
But Al's a smart player though.
Yeah, that
And
man's
the
a vet.
Al's a smart player.
He's a vet. And thing
Yeah,
is, he's a vet and he has the reach on him for any shot. And like I've been telling y'all, see, Bogey does that same stupid mess. Man will be 3 feet off of him, pump fake. Man, move up. Look, you open. You open Bogey. Sometimes when Bogey gets the ball, he's open right then. Take the shot right then. Okay? Take the shot right then. This pump faking that you be doing, like you gonna fool somebody and you gonna blow around them and have the clothes waving in the wind from the wind you creating by blowing by them, that doesn't exist. And Quinn said yesterday too. He said, look, sometimes in the shot clock, the shot is not available at the end of the shot clock. Sometimes the shot is available in the beginning of the shot clock. And if you're open, take your shot. Take your shot. But man, you know, And like I kind of agree with what you're saying, Demond, because see, hey, you already got the reach on this man. All right, you already got the reach on this man. All right, so this man got to get by you in order to do anything, but he can't. So hey, well, since he can't get by, you go over there and check him over there. Only thing you got to do is just hold your arms up in front of him because he gonna mess the shot up anyway.
Man, listen, bro. Listen, man. What Quinn's be saying at these post games, these post game press conferences, man, it really just hammer home that the fact when I can't get over what JC said. Nate McMillan had expectations they couldn't meet physically or mentally, bro. And when you hear that shit, Quinn Snyder be saying, "Why do we lose?" We not doing this. We not doing that. They doing this wrong. Basically, like they really have no idea. And I hate to say it, but I'm gonna say it. It's like Mike said, man. Like every night, Quinn just verified that the players are pretty much kind of dumb.
Dumb.
No,
Well,
think about it. Think about what Quinn be saying at these press conferences, man. And then we come in here, we saying this shit like, man, why are they doing this shit? Why? It don't make sense, but they continue to do the shit that don't make sense. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Yeah.
Would y'all prefer Al in our system over John Collins right now?
Hell yeah, shit. At least Al can hit the three of the decent clip. John Collins, man, listen, man. Listen, I'm not even gonna lie, man.
Yeah,
They're picking pop.
I was a John Collins fan, man, but bruh, what is that? What is that? Envelope.
the white
What?
envelope.
See what color that envelope is?
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave that right there.
I already know what that means. Man, listen.
Okay, all right. I'll explain what it means.
What they got to do with John Collins and
No. Y'all, before y'all start talking about John Collins, I put that up there.
Yeah.
White folk.
Oh man.
This coach, and hey, this coach is white.
Okay, John. Good analysis.
This coach is white.
what you trying to say? Our players don't listen to black coaches?
They're very astute.
What you trying to say? Because the coach white, they listen to him?
You had two black coaches here.
Oh man.
You had two black coaches here.
Them black coaches were genius.
The black coaches got fired, man.
There you go. Why?
Because they
Why?
Players not performing.
And now, Demond, what did you just say? What did you just say about what Quinn is saying in his press conferences and what Nate was saying in his press conferences? They both saying the same thing. Okay. And then what did you just say? And then what did you just say that John Collins said?
He said they couldn't meet the expectation that Nate McMillan set on them physically and mentally.
I wonder how long before Quinn feel like that, because I know Quinn has his expectations. I mean, he just talking to them a lot more.
That's my point. That's my point.
You know what, man?
They saying the same thing in the press conferences. Both of them, three of them.
Bro, like I told people, man, Quinn, to me, the stuff he said in the press conference is nothing new. It ain't new to me. I'm like, bro, Nate McMillan said this shit. He may not have said the same way that Quinn said it, but like I said, once I heard John Collins make that statement, that's all I had to hear. Basically, he's saying they not on a certain level. That listen, what John said, well, and I got to give credit to John. 9 times out of 10, John be keeping that shit real as shit when he talk. He be for real. When he says we could not reach the expectation that Nate McMillan had on us mentally, God, and physically, bro. So I'm thinking, so y'all can't think the game. Y'all not how can I say this? Y'all not your own coaches on the court, meaning like when you see a mismatch, you don't need nobody to call a play to do certain things out there. You need somebody to tell you that. I think Nate McMillan. I think Nate McMillan when Nate McMillan said we was done developing, to me that wasn't coming from him. That was coming from Tony Wrestler, because he the one who made all them bullshit ass moves, right? But I don't think Collins and them, they wasn't ready. They're not ready for Nate McMillan type of style of coaching. Nate McMillan, when he said John said Nate McMillan, he think he would do way better with veteran players. First thing popped in my head when he said that was because veteran players can think on their own. 99% of the game. They can think it on their own. The coaches is probably doing bits and little bits here and there of adjusting, but they're not really, hey, do this play, all the time. You know what I'm saying? So, and I think the only difference you're gonna see with Quinn is that Quinn has power to move players. You see, he already shown his power by not playing certain players. Okay. So I mean,
but yeah, they didn't have no power behind him to be able to do stuff. And then, like somebody else said before, is that once somebody get fired, that's all thing. And then too, the players should know. Ain't another coach ain't finna get fired. We're not finna get fired within the next 3 years. Everything on y'all.
no.
You know what I'm saying? Every mishap, you about to be up out of here. You know what I'm saying? But now I was gonna say though, Demond, dang, I about forgot it. That's why I be rude sometimes, man, cause my memory bad. My bad, y'all. I have to apologize for that. Be jumping in sometimes,
good.
man.
Hey, you good? That's what I be doing. Because I forget. As soon as I think, I hear y'all say something. I done forgot.
Hey, back to that Trey Slam. What the hell was John Collins over there talking to Marcus Smart about? He had a whole conversation walking to the goddamn bench.
Tell him, man. You just tell him, hey, man, you got to do the right thing, man. Hey, we come meet us at the club tonight.
I thought I was watching a Charmin commercial.
Charmin commercial. That boy John, he said, I think, Demond said it on the show last night. He a peacemaker, man. Peacekeeper.
Yeah, that nigga be waving that white flag, quick to the motherfucker.
It's a difference between peacekeepers and peacemakers.
That nigga walk over there with that motherfucker white flag. I come in peace.
That's really disgusting. Because when I was coming up, and we're gonna go back there. We're gonna go back there.
Hey, we're gonna start calling Collins. Hey, we calling this nigga the peacekeeper from now on, bro. No more Baptist. He need to change his clothing line to the peacekeeper collection, bro.
Yeah.
Like I said,
he come out with some nun outfits for the ladies. So goddamn give away some goddamn Bibles and stuff and all that.
Goddamn John Cottons.
All turned up to Chief Collins, dog.
Like I said, when I was coming up, you hated the other team. There was no dapping nobody up at the end of the game. There was no conversation at the end of the game. We just went ourselves. It went out.
It was like that when I was coming up. It was like that when I was coming up. I still play like that. Like I'm rude.
I'm telling you, man, they lack aggression. Bro, let's keep it up, bro. Let's keep it real. When y'all go outside and play ball, when y'all go outside and chat, let me know if I'm lying, chat. When you go outside and play ball, I don't care what sport it is, bro. You could be playing your best friend. You could be playing, bro. You could be playing your dad, your brother. And it always start out friendly, don't it? Yeah, man, yeah. And then that shit get competitive. Because that aggressiveness starts coming out.
They probably didn't go outside.
Sometimes that should be coming out. Hey, I'm gonna tell you, bro. One time I was playing ball, me and my dad was going at it, bro. Hey, we was going at it so hard, nigga. My dad had to restrain me. He was like, hold on, I ain't your homeboy. I was like, my bad. Because that aggressiveness come out to where, you know what? Hey, I gotta try to win. I gotta dominate. I gotta show this dude I'm that guy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But these dudes, and that, look, lack of aggressiveness. I'm telling you, that's the reason we come out on some bullshit against lower teams. We come out against Charlotte and shit.
Hey, Demond, and that day you beat your dad, what you do? You celebrated the whole damn day. You celebrated the whole week because of that pushing that he was doing on you. He wasn't taking it easy on you. He made you work to get what it was that you got. And you appreciated that.
Let me tell you something. I'm petty, bro. If I go to my mom and daddy house right now, if I catch that nigga under the door, nigga, I'm dunking. You heard me? You know you got somebody under the door. You go, got him. Hey, I get him every time. Every time I see him under that door, I come out. You know,
see, that's the way I used to play with my brother. My brother.
But Thousands said it though.
Huh?
No, well, I was gonna say allude to what he said though, because I say it all the time too though. And then Ultima 87 or whatever, 86 said it in the chat too though. But he started with saying that they ain't go outside, and like 86 saying too, they be playing AAU, all that type of stuff. So they all be kind of friends. They kind of slick come up together. But even so though, that shouldn't matter because for me, it's no friends on the court. It is what it is.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Still going at it. But yeah, bro, they bougie ballers, bro. Because I be like I said, I run into younger guys all the time, man. It might be like 17, 18. They still got a chance to hoop. They doing stuff. I catch them boys, whether it's in the gym or outside. Like, I seized the opportunity to basically toughen them up, basically, bro. I'm like, and I tell them, and I talk trash to them too. I'm like, see, you a bougie baller, bro. Like, you gotta get out that gym with just the team and stuff, and go play with, you know what I'm saying? These Negroes, really, yeah, but they always trying to be, I don't want to get hurt. I was like, no, bro, like that's true essence of basketball. It started from outside. You gotta go out there and do that thing, man. You feel me? You gotta go play at the park. It's gonna get physical. You playing with all types of ages. You playing you and only playing your team. You literally only playing your age. You feel me? Go out there to the park or whatever. You 14, you 15, you 17. And you playing with them boys who 30, you feel me? Somebody who 25 years old, who 27. Hey, no, bro. Like they ain't and then too on top of that, when you playing outside, bro, you gonna get tried. You know why? Because you call something. If somebody decide to punk you out your call, bro, you ain't getting your call. I've seen plenty of dudes even be on my team. They just sitting there debating. So I'm like, no, nigga, like I ain't going nowhere. We staying right here. You feel me? And then if something happened, like somebody shoot for it, and I ain't basically advised it, I felt like we shouldn't have. I chunked them niggas all like, bro, don't do that again. I was like, oh, y'all stay down here with me. You feel me? Like I'm the only one down here. Like y'all being some lanes, all soft and everything. Like, nah, they gonna punk you out your little possession every single time or whatever. But like I said, you learn these things, bro, being in the street. I ain't talking about being on some Ja Morant stuff, but be outside playing at the park and stuff like that. You feel me? Like you gonna get, I mean, you just gonna get more accustomed to certain things and certain ways to play and stuff like that. Like you ain't gonna be looking for certain stuff. You ain't gonna you just gonna get it, and then you gonna understand the concept of, like I said though, like being out there, bro. Like you gonna get, like folks gonna try you. They gonna try and punk you out of something. People do it all the time, bro. Like they do it all the time. You feel me? Cause you ain't got no ref. You ain't got nobody gonna say no the ball that way. And like, bro, you got to get yours when it comes down to it.
We got a bunch of Renaissance guys, man. Like when I play ball outside, bro. When I play ball outside, I be like, hey, I go up, I be like, ball, nigga. The first thing I do when I call foul, nigga, I go grab the ball, nigga, because I know how niggas is. No, there ain't no foul. But like, nigga, it's a foul. I got the ball, nigga. Foul. And if they don't want to respect my call, nigga, I do shit like I can't debate the ball. I start walking away with the ball, nigga, to the other side. Where you going? But like, nigga, it's a foul.
It is what it is.
You know what I'm saying?
You can't debate foul.
Point, man. Point. Like, bro, you got to have some type of personal pride. You know what I'm saying? Personal pride. And I ain't, like I said, I ain't saying on no gangster shit. Obviously, I ain't finna go to jail over no fucking basketball game outside that I ain't getting paid for and shit.
Sure.
My guy, Mr. Gray, up in the building. Mr. Gray. Is the Atlanta Hawks too soft, bro? And we too soft.
We've been soft for a while. We've been soft for a while, man. We were soft. I felt like we were soft even when we went to the Eastern Conference Championship. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Solomon Jones had said it. I mean, Solomon Hill said it. He said that we needed more dog. And I felt like after that, we got softer. We got softer. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you something, but like your boy John Collins, man, he's a product of growing up good, growing up comfortable. You know what I'm saying? His family is he's a military brat, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he just like, I mean, I'm just being honest. You know what I'm saying? Military brats, bro, they grow up kind of good. You know what I'm saying? You don't really have to. You don't have those life issues that most kids have and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you probably have to work a little harder as far as it used to be that you had to work a little harder as far as sports went. But now they got AAU. So, you know what I'm saying? That's year round. You can do whatever you want to do these days. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. But John he's a soft guy, bro. He's a good guy. But he's a very soft guy. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say this. That game yesterday, as soon as but people been trying to pump the Hawks for a minute because they know the Hawks is up.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
All the time.
Yeah, they do it. They do it every game almost. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I kind of feel kind of way about that because you know Trey. That's why Trae Young act the way he kind of act too. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're on the team, right, and you know I'm only 6 foot, 165 pounds, and every team we play, they put their best defenders on me. And they beat the dog shit out of me every game, right? And none of my boys come to my aid. Not one. And when they do come to my aid, you helping the dude that body slam me up.
I mean,
how am I supposed to feel about that? How am I supposed to feel about that?
Hey, but you know what, Mr. Gray, if I'm John, you know what my response gonna be?
What's up?
When Randall elbowed me in the head, y'all niggas ain't do shit neither.
That's facts. That's facts. But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So to me, hey, some people were supposed to get ejected. I don't even care about the win. I don't even care about the win. The coach was more hot than the players were. You know what I'm saying? I feel like as soon as he grabbed Trey, somebody was supposed to be coming over the top with an elbow, get off my boy. And then as soon as Trey hit the floor, somebody was supposed to be jacking Smart up on the ground, like straight up, like what, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about it was supposed to be some chaos, but that ain't our team, bro. That ain't our team.
It's supposed to be a police show. It's supposed to be a police show.
That's because the first person on the scene was the peacekeeper, man. Peacekeeper. Came over there with the white flag. He came over there with that white flag and the Bible. He said, I come in peace. I come in peace.
Hey. One more thing we gotta get straight. John Collins did not help Keith Smart up. Y'all need to look at it. He did not help him up.
John,
he didn't help him up.
Hey, John,
I watched it too many times now.
He was patting him on the chest.
He didn't help himself though in the eyes of fans.
Hey, John,
he was patting him on the chest.
Bro, you sound like you calling in on a jail phone, bro.
Yeah. Now I'm calling in when I'm on the car phone. I'm on the car phone now. I'm on the car phone now.
We got to collect call from.
Hey, they would have never handled Steph Curry.
No, bro. No.
Well, it wouldn't have happened to Steph Curry because Draymond there. So you know Draymond would have did something to even.
Draymond know.
That's what Colin Porter did.
Draymond know who got him that
Collins not Draymond though. Collins definitely not Draymond, man.
Yeah, that's because Collins already got paid. Draymond know how he got that money.
Before he get paid too, though. But my thing is this though, like, all right. I mean, you got the one example of that when Julius Randle like bowled, you know what I'm saying, John Collins in the face. But I more so feel like that was within basketball to an extent. You feel me? Players try who they know to try. You feel me? Like John Collins sucked, but he don't get tried. You know what I'm saying? Like after stuff, somebody kind of do something to him, or you know what I'm saying? Like he don't necessarily get tried or whatever. You feel me? Even though he's okay, but you can say that all you want to, but at the end of the day, like I said, players try who they know to try, man. And that's why I go back to the thing. Maybe early next season, because it's too late now, Trey gonna have to send a message, bro. He let Hero slap him earlier this season, dog. You feel me? Like Hero got away with some slick jump. And he should have checked Hero on that before you even talking about your teammates and stuff. Like, And then on top of that, we know this team ain't cool and connected. Trey flying on planes by himself. Like, nigga ain't finna fight for you.
So I'm gonna give you a prime example. You remember when
go get the niggas who on the plane with you, though.
Exactly. Hey, go get Nick Russell. What Nick? Nick, you see your partner? Your boy on the floor, Nick. Come help.
Hey, y'all remember when we first drafted Dennis Schroeder?
Yeah, he got.
Yeah.
Everybody used to try him too, right? And then Dennis started hitting folks in the ball.
Hey, Schroeder was out there getting busy in front of the nightclub, bro.
They were calling him Dennis the Menace.
Hey, man,
Schroeder wasn't playing them games with these folks. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't even lying. When Schroeder and them jumped the dude outside the club, I was like, that's what I'm talking about. Like, I like niggas like hey,
you gotta be like that, bro. You gotta be like that. I'm not even.
Hey, everybody was like, that's unprofessional. I felt bad. I was like, hey, I want that aggressive. I need that. That's what I need out there. At least I know he ain't gonna get punked on the court. Now, Schroeder don't get punked on the court. He gonna do something.
No.
Hey, he may not lead you to no wins, but I'm gonna tell you, he'll throw a ball at your ass. You get out of line.
I remember every time we played the Washington Wizards, and him and John Wall would go at it every game. And then he would be doing some crazy jump to John Wall, and John Wall be running behind him trying to choke his ass. But hey, bro, you gotta do what you gotta do. You can't just be letting folks just punk you, man. Take your cookies and stuff.
Even JLT didn't get punked.
Nah.
Jeff, I used to mess with Jeff too. He was on the 60-win team, and as a collective, I feel like they were soft. But that early when the Hawks getting back to the playoffs and stuff, that team, they lack discipline. I don't think they were soft. Something go down. Them boys was ready. Josh was ready. Right. Jeff would run up. Marvin actually got into fights. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? He fought, he was Sean with Nick. Like, them boys weren't soft though. The only person that was soft on that team was Hofer. That's why I call him Hofer. Because he used to be the one that would be late to the pile. He'd be coming late while everybody else ready to like mush and ready. And then like folks never tried Joe because Joe wasn't small. He won't talk to you, but they knew they really tried Joe. He not small. And then on top of that, Joe finna bust you on the court though. It's like you didn't want to wake up Joe. So that was the key with Joe. Is like, don't wake him up though. Like, do not wake that nigga up because he was slick go off on us. You know what I'm saying? So let's not let that bother him.
I'm gonna tell you like this though, the 60-win team, and you can say they soft, bro, but I'm gonna tell you when Dellavedova took out Corver, they was on their ass.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
And then
did try to drop from the top row on somebody.
Al stole on old buddy, but he missed. Who did he try to hit?
Yeah,
somebody.
I think it was Dellavedova. What?
Yeah, 3 or 4. Yeah. It might have been 4. Yeah, it might have been an elimination game.
He got kicked. He did it the one game that we might have could have won.
Hey,
he did it the one game we might have could have won.
And he turned up that night, but I'm saying that day when they took Corver out, when Dellavedova took Corver out in Atlanta, they was on his ass. I ain't even much line, bro. You know what I'm saying? Right now, I don't think this team right now, shit, they'll take Trey out. I don't think none of these can do shit.
Yeah, they bringing up Murray, but I mean they kind of right about that. But Murray too, I ain't gonna say he too small, but I mean I feel you would think that like okay, Murray be that guy, but like again though, players
he wasn't there.
He wasn't on the court.
No, I'm saying he came over. If you go back and watch the replay, he came over, but the coaches and stuff had them start grabbing people by the time he got back up the court. That's what I was saying. It was. I mean,
but I can't fault him too much because with me again, bro, I'ma stick to this. Players try who they know to try. Folks ain't trying DJ left and right, bro, because I think they know not to try that man.
Hey, you saw how he did old buddy at the goddamn in the summer league, man. At them summer runs, hit old buddy upside the head.
Hey, touched up on.
He went on Paulo. He went on Paulo ass. He was telling him he too small, all type of shit, all up in his grill.
What double O?
But see, Paulo, no, he's from the same area as DJ. So like he know DJ reputation. So that's why Paulo. Let's be real. Paulo probably could have beat the brakes off DJ. He probably outran by about 70 pounds. and he tall.
I mean, maybe one on one if he by like you know.
If he wanted to, he could have scored on DJ and probably knocked him out. Cause DJ really a lightweight when you look at him.
You heard DJ tell that story though about like what really went down with it.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, he did. He told the story.
Yeah, he told the story, and this was up though. I mean, can't necessarily blame him too much though. But in a sense, just Paulo them crew was turning up too much. You know what I'm saying? And DJ turned up. You know what I'm saying? He said that he was the only team in the league with no NBA players. It was just him and a bunch of other guys from like the city and stuff like that. While all the other team had like multiple NBA players, and he was like they won the whole thing too. Not only say he turned up talking trash to bruh, get the way he got. But he man. DJ he backed everything up, man. Trey gotta get like that though.
I like that.
I like it too.
I like
what y'all felt about Draymond doing old boy from the Grizzlies the way he did?
What did he do? I know they're talking back.
You ain't seen that?
You talk about them going back and forth with words and shit?
Huh?
When he was holding the ball?
You talking about Dylan Brooks, right?
Yeah. He put the ball and elbow all in that man grip.
Dylan Brooks ain't gonna do shit, man.
No, would have never did it.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna keep it a buck.
Hey,
I'm
he
gonna
rolled the ball. He rolled that ball all the way up his face.
Bro, I'm gonna keep it a
buck. His lips was like this.
Bro, most NBA players
put his elbow all in his neck, in his face.
Most NBA players, bro, they not aggressive like football players. Like them niggas will fight you with your helmet on.
I'll say that football you bred like that from the jump. Like you literally can't play football and basically be whole about it or something like that. Like you might not be an initiator type, but like you ain't finna play football and be backing down because the whole point is to knock each other head off. Like you got to be, somewhat ready at any moment at any time.
But you rarely see NBA players. You rarely see these niggas fight, man. They all do the same shit. They run up.
So it was a female basketball player, right, who did another female basketball player the same way that Draymond did Brooks, right? Bro, she was chasing her down the court. She threw the ball at her first. She missed her, and that wasn't enough. So I ain't hit you with the ball, so now I gotta come get you. You know what I'm saying? And everybody was like trying to break it up and stuff. It like you said, some folks you could do stuff with, some folks you can't. You know what I'm saying? I just, it is what it is. But we're not finna go there. We're not doing that.
I ain't gonna be too mad at Trey. I ain't gonna be too mad at Trey, man. But he gotta do a little more than just a little more, man. You gotta send a message next season, dog. You gotta send a message next season. Don't do nothing too crazy. Get kicked out for the whole season. You know what I'm saying? Take a little suspension if you need to. The next time somebody tries, you feel me? And if you need to, let that be your doggone response when the media asks you. I'm like, y'all seen it, run the film back. I'm tired of players thinking that they can do whatever. Like, it is what it is. And then he got a tech too. Like, that would have pissed me off, y'all. I'm sorry. Y'all would have had to call me selfish and not about the team. Because if I got a tech after that, getting thrown to the ground or whatever, bro, I would have blew up even crazier, bro. Like now the refs about to get
Did you see why he got the tech? Did you see why he got the tech?
Yeah.
They said that he
I
put
saw
his
what
finger.
they said.
He
said
he put his finger in Keith Smart's face, so he got a tech. That's man.
Tomorrow after the fact. After he got
no, before.
But he
didn't put his hand in his face.
He didn't put his hand in his face.
He didn't put his hand in his face.
He pushed.
No, they gave him the tech because he stood over Marcus Smart, and then I guess pointing or whatever. But that's what he grabbed him.
But he grabbed.
So that was after the body slam. That was after the body slam.
Right. Trey pushed his hand away. Smart grabs him. They go to the ground. Then they get up. Then they get up. Trey didn't do nothing, man. That's why I was like, why the
Trey didn't do nothing?
He pointed his hand in his face after he got up.
No, he didn't. No,
yes,
they pulled Trey off to the side. They pulled Trey way off to the side.
They did that shit on purpose, bro. They did that shit. They gave that tech on purpose, bro.
I agree. I agree.
I think he had shit. I think he can't get another tech. I think he
it should have been an and one and a tech for us.
It should have been.
That's what it should have been.
It was 2 acts, bro. It was 2 acts. He walked up on him, grabbed him, and then dunked him on the ground. Listen, bro. Hey, I'm sorry. I'm like you. They would have called me selfish because I'd have got up and I'd have dropped the F on that ass. I'm being dead serious about that.
Tell you something. You ain't got to
I'd
worry
have
about
missed the game. I'd have missed the game, bro.
I'd have been fighting Buddy from the jump. As soon as he put his hands on me, I'd have been pushing his ass from the jump. Then we go to the ground. It's a wrap. I'm getting thrown out the game, bro. Hey, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something, man. Listen. Hey, I can this me personally, right? I can be professional,
right,
when I'm by myself. Let me tell you something.
You said when you by yourself.
If I'm with if my kids is around, my wife around, other people around, something in my head be like, T, you cannot let these people see you get punked like this. Right. Because just like everybody know, it's somebody in the crowd like, oh, I'm finna work this nigga too.
Right.
Tell you, bro. As soon as we go to the ground, I'm punching this nigga in his face, bro.
But that's what I'm saying, man. Like,
and I'm going out the game.
Trey,
y'all just want to be mad at me, bro.
Right. He got up the fastest at the first. He got up first and the fastest. He should have started him. That's what I'm thinking. You know what I'm saying? Like you start having blackouts, you start like, boy, you should just stop. I probably wouldn't even went back to the ground with him. I would have been stumping him, bro. I'm like, man, you got to catch these Trey Young ones on your head.
I bet Trey being from Oklahoma, okay, like Mr. Trey said earlier, coming up, and I hate to say shit like this, but I gotta say it for context. Coming up in a nice family, your dad was an athlete, you're living in a nice crib, you ain't struggled for nothing. You don't have that edge on you. But I'm gonna tell you something. Trey not dumb. He know he 5'11", 150 pounds. He know that. I think personally, he don't want no drama with nobody, not physically.
That's probably facts.
I think he recognized that because even though I know skinny cats who they'll slap shit out you, bro, and deal with the consequences later because they understand the respect thing as not even on the court, as just around other men. Like when I went in the Army, dog, I was like 119 pounds when I went into the Army. I was in an all-male unit. So when I got into basic, bruh, I looked around, I was like, oh,
wait a minute.
It is up in this motherfucker. Hey, like Mike said, cats was pointing niggas out who the fuck with. Like, oh yeah, we finna.
Hey, bro, you better figure it out. Because I know I think, like I said, like say for example, the Jimmy Butler situation, that play out, bro. Okay, you bigger than me. You just put your hands around your neck. Okay, I can't get you right now because we one-on-one straight up. All right, it cool. I guarantee you 3 plays later, the nigga go up. Boom, or you would have got undercut or something like that. Then you on top of him, so you gonna undercut him to the ground. I just gotta gain me a quick advantage real quick some type of way. I understand, like I can't go one-on-one straight up. I'm not come back to another way.
But y'all need to watch this again. Y'all need to watch this again.
If this team had chemistry, right?
Y'all need to watch this again.
Okay, hold on, John. If this team had chemistry, you know what, Mike? You know what? You won't even have to do that because your boy's gonna be like, "Don't worry about it, I got him." Because we know we can't afford to lose you out this game. I got him. Don't even trip.
Hey, Gray, they gotta be close.
Trey Young did point at you, right? But Trey Young was 30 feet away from him, pointing at him while the referee was holding him. So
I didn't say he wasn't. I didn't say how far away. But I'm saying that's the only time that I saw him point.
Yeah, that's right.
That's all I was saying.
That wasn't no tech.
Nothing.
It was a bull crap. It was a bull crap tech, bro.
Yeah,
we all know that. We all know
that. They did that shit on purpose because they
That wasn't no damn tech. And man,
because you know what? That would have gave us 2 free throws. Trey Powell.
Yeah, that would have got us back in the game.
And you get the ball.
Yeah, that would have got us back in the game.
That could have potentially been a 5-point win.
I say one more other thing though. All right, it is an alternative. It's an alternative to okay, you not responding physically to hurt somebody. All right, this is the other thing that you can do. But Trey ain't necessarily about that life either. And what that is that I'm gonna play defense on you to the point to where like, bro, every time you doing something, I'm stealing the ball or I'm blocking you. I'm gonna be talking trash on top of that though. But I'm just saying that's if you ain't trying to get physical and do all that type of stuff. That's really the only other thing because it really ain't no get back coming down the court and shooting a 3 or something like that. especially when the team is up or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to
Nigga,
really
go
do
that's
something
me,
to try and
bro.
take something away
I'm
from
getting
it.
thrown
Huh?
out, bro.
He would have had to go off. He would have had to go off.
Bro, you throw me on the, bro. You throw me
And
on
it wasn't
the
enough
ground,
time for that though. It wasn't enough time for all of a sudden
you
Trey to
slam
just
me
go
on the
into like
ground,
crazy
bro.
mode and get 50 now. You know what I'm
Think
saying? And
it's-
it was late in the game. It sucked, bro. It sucked. I don't know what to tell Trey, bro. It sucked, but bro. Oh, I was gonna say that's why Tom be forgetting stuff though. But did y'all see early in the game though? Trey and Smart got into it a little bit. Now it was when Smart had went in the first quarter. I think he went after somebody's shot and he kind of came down and hit him in the face. And Trey would talk to him like, "God damn, man, why you do?" Like they going back and forth and stuff like that moment and stuff like that though. But like, yeah, bro, Smart slick got it. Got it.
It's a damn
Trey. He hit DeAndre in the face.
That it seems like, and maybe y'all let me know if I'm wrong. It's a damn shame. It feel like that Trey Young is actually the toughest dude on the team. All these dudes on the team, like Trey, be out there talking cash shit to these dudes all the time. The rest of these dudes, what the rest of these dudes doing? They out there running them out too, or they just silent and not violent?
I mean, DJ, I think talk trash and stuff like that.
I'm just
though.
saying, bro, it just seemed like, bro, like we got a whole bunch of passive dudes, man. I told you, led by the Peacemaker, man.
Hey, Demond, is there any way you can replay this where everybody can see it? Because see, there are a lot of fallacies.
You talking about
the hold on, let me hold up, y'all hold up.
Replay it again,
John
man.
Collins,
I watched it a lot.
Hold up. John Collins went down there after Keith Smart.
Marcus,
we saying he ain't touch
Keith Smart.
He ain't touch.
Who Keith?
Yes, he did. I'm looking at it right here, right now.
He didn't jack him up. He just
No, he
grabbed
was already on the ground.
He was just like, hey, man, you know, stop. Come on. That's what he was doing.
No. Great, you go look at it again. Look at
I
it
need
again.
him. What's your boy?
Plus the fact that was dirty as hell. What he did was dirty as hell. Cause Keith Smart, like I told y'all last night, Smart had him held up right here, then hit his doggone hand in his back and wrestled him down to the ground to where Trey would fall on his shoulder. Then
here we go.
Trey rolls off.
Here we go.
Okay, we got action.
Y'all ready?
Play.
Yeah.
Sports on.
Boom, in the lane. Up. Oh, you see, Trey had his foot out. Marcus trying to say,
did Marcus get kicked? Because I was gonna ask that because I seen that too. Did he get kicked in the nuts? But even so, though, I mean, hey, it wasn't on purpose.
Yeah, it wasn't on purpose.
It wasn't on purpose.
He pushed him.
Now he grabbed him. So look, John is trying to like divide him. Then John got over top for him. Like, hey.
Yo, John time.
Oh look, the Peacemaker was there now. Okay,
that's what I'm saying.
I'm not saying. I need to see some yoke. I need to see some yoke.
I need more from the Peacemaker, man.
I need some yoke. You know what I'm saying? I need to see this right too.
No. But y'all,
what you talking about right there, John? You see when Trey pointed his finger? Watch
yeah. That's what I'm saying. See how far away he was.
He's not no 30 feet away. I ain't 30 feet, John. What you talking about? That's what I was thinking in my head. Like, he makes it sound like he on the other end of the court. I was like, they both still by the goal.
What John doing?
Look at John.
Over there, Peacemaker. Like I said, over there, Peacemaker. Over there, Peacemaker. Just like I said.
But let me ask you this.
I said, over there, Peacemaker.
Was that close enough to get a tech? Was that close enough of a finger point to get a tech?
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. I needed John to be like Patrick Beverly.
Yeah.
Oh,
coming off the top rope with an elbow. I need boom. You know what I'm saying? I need some of that.
Hey, Gray, you remember?
Okay. You know what it look like, guys? You know what that look like? I'm gonna play it again. It looked like John. It looked like John was talking to Smart, but Smart looks at John and like, nah, I'm gonna fuck with Trey. Watch. Let's rewind it. Watch. As soon as they come up off the ground, Collins talking to him now. Peacemaker doing his thing.
The Peacemaker.
I'm saying he didn't help him up. He doesn't help him up.
We were just playing. We knew he didn't help him.
Watch this. John on top of him. Watch this. John gonna say something. He talking to him now. Smart looking at him. Cause John talking to him.
Now watch. Wait,
they got a finger. Y'all see the finger?
Oh, John. See, yeah, he did point. He pointed at Smart.
Right
Close enough.
Watch this. Watch this.
But that don't mean nothing. He should have punched him. He should have pointed his eye. Put that thing in his eye.
Hold up. Hey, play it all the way through. Now, watch this dude come up and hit John Collins in the back on the left side there.
Tatum.
Keep it going. Who is that? Who was that?
Coach. That's a coach, bro.
Who?
That's a Hawks coach right there.
Yeah, that's a coach.
Was that a Hawks coach?
I think that's Nate's son. But we slick. I mean, it's more Hawks than it was Celtics. But what it is that all the Celtics coaches look like they came off the bench and got into the fray right away.
They did.
Yeah,
they coaches jumped off the bench quick, and that's who helped Marcus Smart up. But like, no, bro, it's a lot of fans that dead serious believe John Collins lifting them up. Shoot, fans saying you said it. I didn't watch the Hawks broadcast. I was watching Boston broadcast. No, but like, come on, man, y'all see it there, bro. You got to see it. It's the coach behind Marcus Smart lifting them up, and it's another guy that came beside on the side that's lifting them up.
Yeah,
you feel me?
Yeah.
Listen, man, I was blown during the game, so shit.
Oh, you were helping who up?
Listen, I was lit. So when I saw the shit, I was looking for some violence. I ain't even lying, bro. Like, to me,
time out. So the whole time you were talking yesterday, you was.
Anytime I'm in the garage, my guy.
Man, he was about to fall asleep. He was about to go. He was about to doggone drop off sleep because I can see it. He was man.
Hey, I saw that on the replay. I'm watching again today. I'm like, the man started out in the garage. That's the way it was. He started out in the garage. You know what it is.
Because I was hollering.
If I saw the show in the garage, Mr. Gray,
yeah,
I'm already gone, bro. It's too late to save me, man. It's too late.
I went back and watched. I went back and looked at a couple of clips from yesterday, watching y'all talk. Y'all had me rolling, boy.
Yeah.
Hey, man, listen.
Boy.
This shit be hilarious, man. I was telling them the homeboys, man. The homeboys Rel and them from We Talk Mavs. I was telling Mr. Freeze and them, man. I said, listen, man. I know it seemed like on our show, this shit be like just mad commotion.
Yeah, madness.
I said, but man, I like it. Like I said, I like it because it gives like like we in the barbershop type sports talk.
Yeah.
I didn't want my channel to be like this old formal shit. Like, okay, let me talk. Okay, now
correct.
That shit boring, man.
Yeah.
Now sometimes we do got to be like, hey, because everybody talking at once. But I'm saying, man, like shit.
Man, what mad at?
I think you're getting better at it, though, to be honest, dog.
Yesterday, Matt ain't blamed the coach not one time.
Yeah,
that's what's funny to me. Why y'all don't bring that up though? Hey, it's funny. It's funny, right? And I'm saying every time Trey played bad, or really anybody, every time anybody played bad in the past, Matt be like, "It's the coach's system. He got to get the players in better positions to succeed." Do X, Y, and Z. I'm just, I don't necessarily believe this, but I'm just like, what the heck? Why there ain't no Quinn to get in a better position to succeed? You know what I'm saying? We know that we need 24, but I need Quinn to draw up plays to get DJ open and to get him free and to get him going.
Yeah.
He did say Matt did say Quinn could draw plays to get us to shoot better. He did say that. Matt did.
But I'm gonna tell you something, bro. That
Matt
boy,
be in the chat though all the time, right? Matt and you in the Twitter chat, Mike. He there all day, every day.
Oh yeah, I got
y'all in the Twitter chat. You in the Twitter chat there, Mr. Gray?
No, I'm not in the Twitter chat.
Are you on Twitter?
I need to get it.
Yeah, get it, man. Then Matt, listen, Matt Andler, hey, they be going hard in that chat, man, all day, man. Talk cash shit, bro. They funny as shit though, man. I love Matt Andlers. They funny as shit, bro. But yeah, goddamn Peacemaker Collins, man. Bro.
Collins showed up with the hell pack.
I think I'm gonna tell you, I was watching that game, right? And as soon as they said that Bogey wasn't gonna play, I said, oh, we gonna need them 14 points, them 15 points. We gonna need them 15 points, bro. And that's basically what happened. That's basically what happened. We needed them 15 points.
We needed a response to them 3-pointers, man. Like, bro,
but that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Damn, they was fucking cooking our ass from there. Right when we get that lead down, man, boom, a 3. They was hitting them shits timely like a mug, man.
But you know what
on with AJ? What's going on with AJ?
We done for, man.
It's just like we said. It's just like we said. Listen, if your shot is not falling, right? I need a rebound. I need some defense. If you can't even stay connected to your guy coming off screens, if you getting lost in the rotations and things of that nature when we supposed to be handing people off, if you're not beating your guy back down to you know what I'm saying, on the fast breaks, or, you know, at least slowing up your guy, he getting, you know, quick releases and things of that nature. Like, all that stuff add up, man. And I just think until he gets comfortable in doing those things, I feel like that's the only reason JJ playing. JJ is playing because he started to play a little better on defense.
But
I think go ahead.
But let me add this too, Mr. Gray. With AJ is turning into a one-trick pony, bro. He turned into just a spot-up 3 guy. He needs to work on the ball handling, get to the basket, or develop a mid-range just for times like this when that ball not hitting. And another thing, the difference between him and JJ is that JJ he gives you more. He gives you ball handling.
He does.
Height.
Oh, Demond.
What?
Right now he does.
Oh, Demond. When did AJ turn into this one-trick pony?
That's what they have him doing.
No. And the reason I'm asking this,
they got to shoot threes.
First game since Quinn been here, isn't it?
What'd you say?
What?
It's not his
Say that one more
game.
time. Say that one more time.
He's been a one-trick pony.
Okay, no. What I'm asking, how many games has AJ played with Quinn?
They got nothing to do with him being a one-trick pony.
Last night was his first minutes.
Okay, so that's my point. I was asking when he became a one-trick pony.
He been a one-trick pony the whole time he been.
All we've been talking about is 3 points.
No, man, look.
I think he can shoot. You know, he can do the curls and stuff as well. I'm saying. But listen, I don't. This is rookie season. I think coming into. I think, you know what I'm saying. I didn't even expect to get this much out of his ass. I'm happy. I'm happy to get what I'm getting. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he isn't hurt, right? He isn't hurt. So I think he's going to have a chance to do what DeAndre Hunter, what Cam Reddish didn't get a chance to do, what Double O didn't get a chance to do, and that's actually go into the offseason, get back with his pops, work on a different aspect of his game, maybe his dribbling, maybe this offseason he work on his dribbling more. You get what I'm trying to say? Because I'm gonna tell you something, man. When you have a major injury, this is what a lot of people fail to realize. I've had major injuries before. I had to have reconstructive ankle surgery, and it took me almost a year and a half. Well, I say 6 months to a year and a half to actually start walking the right way again. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know, they got better doctors than we get, right? And they get they got the sports medicine, they got all this stuff backing them. But I'm saying, when you in the off season, if you have a major injury, you not working on your game. The only thing you're doing is trying to get back to where you was before you was hurt. So as far as trying to dribble, shoot better, come off screens, you ain't thinking about none of that shit.
Okay, hold up, Gray. Now, did AJ have a major injury, or was he just sat down?
No, I'm saying this offseason. I'm saying this offseason he'll be able to work on that.
You know, AJ had he coming off ACL, right? You know, he had ACL tear in high school. Okay, I think he had another one in the other knee, because he was supposed to be a top 5 projected pick coming out of, well, I ain't gonna say projected pick, but he was top 5 class coming out of high school. The only reason he go to Duke, right? But he was highly touted. He was.
So he did a full 4-year ride at Duke, right?
No.
How many?
No.
How many?
What?
No, one. He did 1 year. 1 year.
So
he just played more games than JJ did.
I'm trying to figure out the
JJ quit
between him being injured.
He was injured, but he was injured this summer.
What Mr. Gray is saying is Mr. Gray saying that this is gonna be he gonna get a full off season with no injury. So instead of going into the off season rehabbing, he can go into the off season and work on different aspects of the game. Same thing that happened to who? Cam Reddish. We drafted Reddish with the ab injury.
You drafted Bogey too.
All the summer league. He never played summer league with us. Hunter, when we drafted Hunter, he missed his first year of summer league. He was hurt.
Yeah, missed 2 summer leagues.
Yeah, so
okay, and that's
he never played in the summer league.
Brought up something else.
Why?
Yeah, I'm not. I wasn't saying that you was wrong about what you were saying, bro. I was just saying that I think it's going to help him because he isn't hurt now. So if the season was to end for whatever reason, right, he will be able to go into this off season and then not be one-dimensional next season. That's all I was saying.
But
see,
I just have a problem with this one-dimensional thing as far as he's concerned, because this man single-handedly won 2 games for us.
He ain't single-handedly win no games for us, bro. He ain't single-handedly win not now game.
Hold on.
Hey, he said single-handedly like he went for 40 or something. Yeah.
And you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Right.
Game winning bucket. The last points in pressure situations.
Bro,
single-handedly.
Done.
Single-handedly is like 4 for 20 in the fourth.
You the one that shot the ball.
What?
What's good, man? Hey, what's good, Foot? What's good, man?
What's up,
John over here. Hey, man, John over here. I don't know where he came from.
Hey, the same thing that you all be trying to get at Trae Young about, and y'all remember that. He would be the one that would take the last shot that would kill somebody. Same thing AJ did 2 times as a rookie. And one of them was a flip over the back of his head.
Bro, listen, and we want more of that from him. We want more of that from him. I think, we not
put him on the floor.
He'll get some playing time, man.
Hey, Foot.
It's cool and all, but you know,
is the Hawk soft or no?
Say it again. Is the Hawk soft
or no?
Wait. I've been saying that last night, but you was asleep, Demar.
I won't sleep.
Yeah, the hell you were.
That's what you can say. There goes the mom.
For the last few months, haven't I, Mike?
Sleep on your feet.
Hey man, let me give y'all what they call it.
No.
A warning or whatever. Listen.
Have your lawyer do it.
If I ever come up here and I'm in the garage, don't take nothing I say seriously, okay? Because I'm already gone. Okay,
we already with you.
I'm already gone. Bro.
Hey, what quarter did
the other night when I fell asleep on the street, bro? I had to go in the garage, bro. I was so fucking mad, bro. Like I was gonna come up. If I didn't go smoke, bro, I would have came in here angry as hell. Angry. That's why I'll be like, man. I think Mike was in there. I said, man, it was third quarter. I said, bro, I'm going to the garage.
You said third quarter. That's when you hit the garage.
Yeah, you see, Favorite already came up here.
This one, listen, I ain't even gonna front, man. I'm like, I thought we was gonna pull it out, man. I'm like, bro, we keep getting back in the game. Is something gonna go our way? I said
this game wasn't that bad. I think people make this game worse than it was. It wasn't that bad.
Every loss is bad. That's the issue.
You remember I picked them.
No. Every loss is listen.
What great. Before you say it, remember. The team is still trying to win and improve the record and playoff position. So technically, I mean, every game right now for us is a playoff game because it could move us up, move us down in the standards.
I know. I'm in agreement. I'm in agreement with that. But I'm saying I felt like every game that we've played thus far as of late, has been
it's been close.
Something they can grow off of, though. You get what I'm trying to say? Like those.
So Mr. Gray, we taking more victories today, huh?
No. I'm that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying these losses, right? And these situations are a way for Quinn. Cause bro, you know this. When you he don't know these boys, man. He don't know what situations they good in, what situations they not good in. You get what I'm trying to say? Like as a coach, when you going, because they gonna be in the play-in, right? Or hopefully they can be in the playoffs, but they're gonna be in the play-in.
No,
hey, yes. You never know. You never know.
Be in the play-in.
And we one injury away from being.
No.
But listen. So I think every opportunity that he has with these boys is more of for him to to understand how they work. I'm gonna tell you like this. I see him like I can see the gears turning with him as when it comes down to John Collins, because it's like he's really trying to figure out what do I need to do to get John Collins to tick. And I'm telling you, I can look at his face. And I know it's frustration. It's frustration, bro. Frustration. Because it's like, bro, how did you used to be a 20-10 guy? You.
Did you see the way Collins started off the game, though?
Huh?
The way Collins started off the game yesterday. I went back and watched it.
I did see the way John Collins, but I'm saying he's not consistent.
He's staying in it. He's
not consistent.
And I watched at the end of the game. I was like, man, this dude was falling all over the place, throwing the ball.
That's what I'm saying. To be a 20-10,
ugly.
John,
to be a 20-10 guy,
he need to get back on PEDs, bro.
Or something. To be a 20-10 guy, you got to be consistent, man.
Hey, you have
to have some level of consistency on offense to be able to be a 20-10 guy. You get what I'm saying? And right now, he's not showing. Like, to me, if I used to be like everybody, just remember before Clint Capella got here, right? And John Collins was playing like center. He was playing power forward. He was the role guy. He was doing all this stuff, catching dunks, dunking on folks, doing all this crazy ass stuff, right? He had to have some kind of strength to go against power forwards, centers, and things that needed to get that nature to get those points. He's not showing that strength no more. He can't post up. He can't take advantage. He can't take advantage of the of his matchups, his mismatches. You know what I'm saying?
He offered that shit. He offered that shit. That's what
I'm just saying. Like the timeline that you going over, Gray, he was on PEDs, bro. You got to
you know what? That's fact.
John, he need to holler at me, man. I put him on a cycle with some testosterone and some trend, and he'll be right back over here winning, man.
Did you see how
I get him right, man.
Wait. Did you see how Hogan sprung when he stopped taking them things?
You say what now?
Did you see how Hogan and them shrunk when they had to stop taking them PEDs and stuff?
Right, and then what happens is you just take 8 weeks off, then you just cycle back on, man.
No. It was because WWE. No. It was because WWE got busted.
This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give him a protocol. He gonna cycle on that shit for 8 weeks. Okay.
Get on.
He gonna come off for 8, and then his ass go back on. We gonna do this shit until the wheels fall off.
You might want to call him up then, bro. Might want to go ahead and call him up.
Hey, he may not be a 20-10, but he'll be a motherfucking enforcer out that motherfucking beat niggas ass out that mother. That's what he gonna do.
You get the same thing going to the Waffle House, man.
I'm like, bro. Hey, bro, grow the mohawk back or something. Like,
hey, you come over here, John. I get some anabolic chicken.
When he got blocked by Al Horford,
I'm gonna give you some anabolic chicken, man. It's gonna have your thing like this. Wow.
Let me ask what do y'all actually think? What looking back, I've been thinking about this. What do y'all actually think happened with John from when he was at 20 and 10 to now? What do you really think?
Trey Young. We drafted Trey Young.
No, I think they had Trey Young when he was doing that.
No. John, listen.
He did that
when
the year
we
before.
Trey, that's when his usage started dropping. And dropping. And guess what started happening? They kept moving him further and further away from the basket. John Collins is not a three-point shooter. They're trying to turn him into a 3-and-D guy, or a stretch four. That's what they're trying to do. And what they should right now, it's not working. He probably need, like I said, another off season of getting those shots up. But McMillan and what I see right now from Quinn, nobody is trying to play the John Collins strength. None of them.
I thought his 3-point shooting was okay until he messed up his finger.
Bro, his finger feel like that for over a year, dog. Right.
Bro, if your finger ain't, maybe he ain't built like that, bro. You know,
he need to pass the ball. No, his finger fucked up like that. He need to pass the ball.
Cut that finger off. He cut that finger off, man. You know,
because see that knuckle, it was still swole. Matter of fact, looked like it was bent past the knuckle.
Well, we know it ain't bent from punching nobody. We know that much.
Straight down.
You gonna be here all week?
This shit swole from telling or some shit.
What you gonna be here all week? I want to make
peacekeeper
out all your show.
White flag waving ass.
see how this narrative get told here. Now y'all sit up here and watch the videotape, and there he go.
Bro, Collins. I didn't need to see that.
Yeah, you did.
John Collins be helping people off the court, off the floor.
Yeah, you did.
I was trying to tell y'all last night. Y'all remember when Chicago hit that game winner when it bounced off his chest and then he fell on the ground and he didn't get up?
Oh,
he just stayed there. And the whole team celebrated on his
celebrating on top of him. They were celebrating on top of him.
I don't have that in me. How the fuck did you get there?
It's crazy.
I'd have got a technical there. I'd have got a technical in too.
I would have been jabbing people in their ribs. I would have been breaking fingers. I would have been doing all kind of weird shit.
I like John because he'll say shit in them interviews. I like John, but man, somebody got to put him in a position to be successful. Hopefully, because let's keep it real. We're not getting nothing in return. People like trade him. We're not getting shit in return for him. His contract, he just making too much money for the shit he doing. So
you like him because he honest Abe?
Huh? Hell no, hey, I like violent. I like violent cats, man.
No. I was saying he very honest in the
interview. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. Every time I go listen to them shit because I know he gonna say some shit. But he don't say nothing. He don't say nothing out of pocket. He just keep it real to the motherfucker. He be like, listen, we done.
John be trying to get them to do some team building exercises, but Trey don't be wanting to do it.
Maybe he should tell them to get the mohawk. Everybody get a mohawk.
Then the thing I noticed is when that fight went down, everybody on the bench was all separated. Nobody was talking to each other.
And a headband and a mohawk.
Celtics, they was all up and like laughing and talking and shit. And it's kind of like that whole energy. It's like
Trey ass ain't want to wear a headband either.
Hey, you remember when Gallo had cut his hair into a mohawk, and he was the only one who did it. He was
mad. Man, I miss Gallo.
Gallo is ready. He said
he's still with the Celtics, right?
To be honest, I think John just don't fit no more.
Yeah,
he don't fit no more.
Well, yeah, not for what we doing. I told him, man, he finna lose a job to JJ.
So y'all,
I ain't gonna say that yet. No, I can't say that yet, bro.
That's too early.
Bro, he better than Collins in ball handling. Bro, he can give you a bigger guy to push the pace. Hell, he might lose a job to Sadiq Bey. You keep fucking around.
Well, I'm just saying though,
I honestly think JJ is better.
Yeah, JJ better than
he ready. I ain't saying he ready.
Oh yeah,
I'm saying he better.
Until he can perform.
JJ gonna take that spot, bro. He taking that spot.
I mean, maybe next year.
I see it already.
Not this year.
JJ better or have the potential to be better than more than JC on the team, man. I don't know, man. I feel like
now he gonna be the best player on the team.
Now I'm being honest. I'm being honest right now. Hey, but you can take it. Right now, what do John Collins bring that's better than JJ right now on the court?
He keep his mouth.
$25 million.
No, besides the money. I'm talking about skill set on the court.
Nothing, bro.
No. JJ confidence.
JJ gonna take his job, bro. I see it all.
Hell no, JJ ain't confident.
That's what I'm about to say.
You think John Collins is confident?
No, JJ.
No,
man,
he's not confident.
You can see Jalen
John Collins do not look lost out there.
You can see Jalen Johnson.
I agree with you there. But besides,
you can see Jalen Johnson. Jalen's out there running his mouth now. Like that dude getting confident every day, dog.
No, he's getting confident.
No.
Yeah, he is, bro. You don't see him out there flexing on people now.
He ain't there yet, though. He's getting better, but he ain't
that was impressive. That was impressive.
There go your answer right there. That's a fact.
What?
That's facts.
That's it. Better public speaking.
That's fact right there.
Even though John not shooting great though, but like I don't know.
Yeah,
I feel slightly like this might go in when John pull up from three. Then when JJ pull up from three, I don't be thinking of going in there.
His experience and his composure on the court.
Yeah, thank you. Composure.
What composure?
Better than JJ's.
What composure?
It's better than JJ.
Composure that John Collins got, man.
So he played the trumpet.
What that got to do with playing trumpet in the bank?
Another thing too, John Collins is a better. It might sound different, but maybe it was just the last game. One thing I've been noticing that's lacking on JJ defense recently and stuff, and this past game he was frustrating me with it, is that he's not contesting shots at the rim.
Right.
I'm
like, I want to just say JC's
like JJ is literally looking at dudes just go up. I'm like, bro, with your size and athleticism, I'm like, bro, if you don't swat that, like I don't know if he's too concerned about maybe getting a foul or something, but it's like, bro, go get that and block it. So now I do feel like John Collins offers a little bit more rim protection. Like John Collins have developed over the years with this weak side help and stuff like that. Now, John Collins and the entire team is over helping. You got that. But, I mean.
Hey, fellas, I'm about to wrap the show up, man. But we can keep it going after. But, yeah, because I'm finna go in the garage as soon as we wrap this up. I need it, man. It's my melatonin, man. But yeah, hey, shout out to everybody who tapped in. Shout out to everybody on the panel. Salute to the chat. Hey, man, we got another game. I think we play tomorrow. Let me double check.
Minnesota tomorrow.
Yes, Minnesota.
Man, I want to beat them dudes so bad.
Minnesota, Atlanta. Hey.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
Ant-Man might put on a show tomorrow, man.
We had Ant-Man.
Oh, boy. Ooh.
Ant-Man is what we thought. That Bridges is gonna be.
Hey, you think Marcus Smart trying Ant-Man? Y'all think Marcus Smart trying Ant?
Hell no. Yeah. Hell no. Fuck that.
Yeah, that's what someone said.
Look at Charlotte. Look at folks on the this father Charlotte. Let's go, Charlotte.
Shit, he finna get on their ass, but hey, hopefully we shut their ass down. But we're gonna have some problems because they're a tall team, bro. Gobert.
Yeah, we need to get this dub.
Shit, Cat. So they can.
Hurt. I think.
Soft, man. I'm sorry. That motherfucker soft.
Cat had a quiet year this year.
We're gonna have to play.
He's still injured, right?
Play heavy minutes tomorrow, so you can keep Gobert off the floor.
That way, heavy minutes.
We're gonna have to play a lot of minutes to keep Gobert off the floor, so that way the lane be open. You put Clint in there, they're just gonna leave Gobert in there because Clint ain't a threat nowhere offensively. So, I mean, that's what they did to Utah last year. Everybody went small on them in the playoff.
Right.
That's why Gobert had to come out the game, man. That's why Clint quit.
Don't even put up Congo in that then. Shit.
Hey, we'll see tomorrow. But hey, salute to everybody who tapped in, man. We appreciate y'all. We moving on up in the game. Hey, make sure y'all tap in here tomorrow, man. We talk Hawks, the post game. Y'all know what time it is. We up out of here, man. Y'all stay up. Y'all know the motto, man. Hawks up. Peace. We up out of here.